I'm Adam Maltese from MakerStudio. I wanted to share a cool interview that we were able to do with Jade from Snapmaker when we were in Shenzhen a few weeks back. Snapmaker is a company that makes a 3-in-1 device that allows you to do 3D printing, laser cutting, and CNC routing with a single device that you can change some of the modules, and then you can keep the same footprint of the device but just change the modules to change the functions. It's pretty cool. They had a huge Kickstarter campaign recently. I think it was one of the biggest in history for this type of technology. And so watch the interview and you'll see what she has to say about the company and the new device that they've got coming out. Hi, so we're here in Shenzhen, China at Snapmaker, and we're with a friend Jade, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Hello, I'm Jade.
Can you tell us a little bit about how Snapmaker started?
Yes, our team was founded in 2016 in August. So at the time, the founder Daniel, he loves making.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a maker, I think, and he loved Lego products a lot. And so when he was in the last company, he was a mechanical engineer and designed the DIY 3D printer kits.
Okay.
But at that time, he was not that satisfied with those products. He would like to improve that a lot because the kit there are hundreds of parts for the kits. So he has knew the feedback from the users that many people complained about the process of building up a 3D printer themselves. So he was thinking he can make a better 3D printer. But at that time, that company didn't think that they should devote so much money or energy into making this kind of product. So he founded Snapmaker, and at that time, another 2 mechanical engineers joined the team very soon. So 3 early members, they are all mechanical engineers. They want to build a system or a platform, something like that, that it will provide a lot of modules, just like the Lego blocks. But it's a module which will be more powerful than Lego blocks, because for each module is functional, and when you put those modules together, you will get a 3D printer or even a CNC router. So they like the powerful machines.
Sure.
They use that in the university, and they think that they are very useful. And so in that way, they designed the modular 3D printer. That is the Snapmaker original. And when they are designing this product, and I joined them, so I helped to manage the things about the Kickstarter campaign. Because 3 of them are engineers. They work on the product to ensure that we produce a good product, and I help managing the community.
Okay.
And then we ran a successful campaign, so most people learn Snapmaker from our first Kickstarter campaign. Yeah. And then we have launched our second Kickstarter campaign.
Tell me more about how successful that one was.
Okay. For that one, we have raised over $7 million in 30 days, so in 1 month. It's amazing.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Because it's a great support from this community. Because when we launched the new campaign, I have searched online and found that there there were less and less big campaign recently. So we are not very sure how is the response. But luckily on the first day, there were I remember there are over 2,000 backers.
Wow.
Yeah, because before the campaign we have keep communicating with the people who are interested in supporting our new product, and we send them email monthly and then weekly when it close to the launch of the campaign. And so the first day is really good, and also the results also we were very satisfied with that. Good. Because it means that we will we can focus on how to improve this product better to serve to thousands of users. That's great, because we have already have the support from them, so we just need to focus on polishing the product during the pilot production. Okay. And then to make sure everything runs out when we enter the mass production. So now this month we will enter the mass production, so it will be very exciting for the whole of the team here to fulfill to make the fulfillment. Yeah.
I expect things around here will get very busy.
Yeah, so you see today is Saturday, and the engineers, they still need to work today because we have already a few weeks delay to our original schedule for the delivery of Kickstarter rewards. So we were very excited as well as a little bit nervous. We want to we don't want to let our backers down, so we just want to produce good product as well as deliver them as soon as possible.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I know on that first day, I remembered a little bit late to log in and see, and by then almost all of the rewards were already taken, so I missed out. So tell me a little bit more about the new version. What are you most excited about as the new features?
The new features, the most excited for our team as well as the community is the size. Okay. I think the size, because for the Snapmaker original model, many users have told us that they love the product, and it would be great if you can provide, or you can make a bigger version. Okay. That would be amazing. And so for the new generation of the Snapmaker, we have made it, how to say this, the work area is 350 millimeters. For the Snapmaker original, it's only 125. It's a mini. Yeah, a mini one for the desktop. For the Snapmaker 2, it goes to a very big version, so that it means that you can make more things when you have the bigger size. Definitely. Yeah, for example, you can make a ukulele even for using the CNC function, using the A350, the biggest size. And also we still keep offering the A150 and 250, those for the entry levels that who would like to try this product. And another amazing features of the new product is the functions. They are getting more powerful than the original model. For example, the laser module, the laser power doesn't go much higher, but we have put a built-in camera inside the laser module. Yeah, so that the machine can capture the background automatically, and you can place the engraving pattern exactly in the area that you would like to engrave on the material, so that you don't need to manually to set the work origin and run boundary to check everything is right before engraving. You can do that much easier using our software in your computer. So, and also something like that, there are many other features to make the machine more powerful or more durable. For example, we have added steel strip on the liner modules, because the liner module is the movement system for the machine is very important, and for the CNC function, for the original model, it will have the dust to calculate it inside the module, which will affect the performance of the machine in the long term. But for the new generation, we have made it fully enclosed using the steel strip. So it will make the cleaning and also daily maintenance much easier for users, no matter your newbie or the experts in this field. You will find the CNC is not that hard to use.
Well, I'm glad to hear that there's a lot of thoughtful changes and improvements. And it was already, I thought, in my view, it was already a good product. So it's nice to hear that it's getting even better. Yeah. So our group, we mostly work with teachers or educators in museums in various places. Tell me a little bit of why you think they should consider the Snapmaker for their makerspace or for working with their learners.
I think that the 3-in-1 should be the first thing that I came up with when it comes to the why it's good, why it's most suitable for your classroom. Because in a class, when you have one machine that will take up limited or small space, and while you can do 3 things, so it would be very convenient, also affordable for school. I think, because for school, when you need to teach the kids to learn what is 3D printing and how it works, then usually you don't need the big machine, because when you have a big machine, there will be around 10 to 20 people to stay around with the machine. They will just see how it works, but they may not have the opportunity to operate a machine, all of them. Maybe just one representative to operate a machine. But for Snapmaker, we have seen that some schools have already bought the machines for their maker class, and 2 students share one machine. So all of the students will operate the machines by themselves. So everyone will know how to use a 3D printer, and they will also have more opportunity to know how to use it better, because they will have the opportunity to use it frequently, not only once in a class. They can use it after class because there are so many machines. And also for 3-in-1 is quite affordable. The reason is that the price for the Snapmaker original is about $800 US. And I remember that for a 3D printer, it usually costs about $500 US. So it means that only about $300 US higher than you can get laser and CNC. And usually on the market, there are around not many devices that can provide laser and CNC function within such a small budget. So I think it is a point that the teachers can think about. If they would like to teach more than 3D printing, they can think whether Snapmaker is suitable for their demands.
Yeah, I know when my friend and I first saw it at the Maker Fair here in Shenzhen a couple years ago, we thought we took the material, saw it in action, and then sort of walked away saying,
that's too good to be true. There's no, there's no way that I can do all those. But it actually, like I said, it's quite a good machine. And so when we heard that there's version 2 coming out, I'm excited to see what that brings.
You will find that more amazing because with the size gets bigger, you really can make a lot of things that you can really use in your life, in your real life. Because when it's small, you may just make a prototypes of your ideas to validate that. But with the bigger size, you can make something that you can use. So it will make you have more motivation or passion to make more.
So what's the best thing you've made with the Snapmaker?
Me or it can refer to me or my teammate. For me, I'm new to these 3 technologies.
Okay.
I learned this after I joined the team, and I learned it more and more when I communicate with the users. And for me, I have using the CNC to make a. I also share this in our Facebook group.
Okay.
Made a small basic a chip, and then I can assemble them using the screws that the same screws that we use to assemble the Snapmaker machine. I can make it just like the modular part, like a modular furniture. I can assemble it into a lamp that can use in my table.
Okay.
And also to make a holder, the smartphone holder, because I can assemble many and put the magnetic plates on that, and then I can put my smartphone on that. And also a holder, a laptop holder, because I can assemble them in different way.
Very cool.
I use CNC to cut many pieces at one time, but I use the new
big version.
Yeah, the new version. And also for our team, I remember the coolest thing is that our founder Daniel, he made the SLA Snapmaker prototype in our last Makerthon, because many users have been asking whether we will release a SLA module, but we always say, it may be not currently because we are working on the Snapmaker 3-in-1, and we want to make this 3-in-1 as best as we can. So now we don't have the energy to make the SLA, but we know if we have the time to think or to try to create. So in the Makerthon, it's an activity in our office. Daniel have made that work. So we share that as a post in our Facebook group, and many people shows their likes to that. I believe that hundreds of likes for that post. Very good feedback as well. So we say that after we deliver all the rewards, then we will start working on the rotary module, and then SLA and other, and also we'll think about but many this kind of idea we may try and in this kind of Makerthon activity in our office before we turn it into a real product for all the users in the
I want to come back and see one of the Makeathons in this office.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
I will invite you.
Oh, thank you.
We usually we originally want to run it monthly, but we found that we don't have so much time.
You have work to do.
Yeah, because we now usually run it about 3 to 4 months.
Okay. Well, I think that's exciting to think about what all these bright people could do with with some time and some creativity.
It is very good also as a team activities.
Sure.
Because our team is growing fast, I think, because from 3 years ago 4 people, and now we are almost 50. And so for the new members, we will also, many of them do not use this 3. Maybe some of them use 3D printing, but for laser and CNC, many people didn't know how it works. So we want this kind of event can inspire and let them have the opportunity to join, to use it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I know as we walked around the office, we saw a small guitar or ukulele or something like that. Can you describe that?
Oh, yes.
It magically comes in from the side of the screen. Can you explain this?
Yes, it's a ukulele that is the winner of our first makeover.
Okay.
It made by one of our engineer, and he made this using a prototype of Snapmaker products. So that one is not available in the market now because they designed the rails, the rails, something like the open builds, if you know. They designed the rails that meet the similar standards with the Snapmaker modules, so it can be used together with the Snapmaker modules. So he used some modules from Snapmaker original and the new rails to build a XL CNC router, and then he used that router to cast and make this ukulele.
It's impressive. Can you play it for us?
I don't know how to play it, but I think I can make it. But I don't know how to.
That's great.
Because I love guitar, but I don't know how to. I just saw how people play.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah. So you will see that actually people can make something, even though that in our daily life we just work. Most of the time we work, but whenever we have the time to relax or to have fun, we can enjoy the making process, right? It's good that will make us feel happy.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome.